Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about trigonometric ratios. So, in trigonometry, there are in the first part trigonometric ratios, compound angles, multiple and submultiple angles, trigonometric transformations. That is the first part. And the coming to the second, the trigonometric equations is the next topic, and the trigonometric inverse trigonometric functions and hyperbolic functions, and finally properties of the triangles. Okay, students, these are all topics are very important, especially these formulas are we can use generally in entire mathematics. So the formulas are very important, and the intermediate board point of view, these topics also very important and major role in the IP part. But we are expecting minimum one or two questions in JEE mains and advanced also. So dear students, my expectations, my observations in previous 36 years in advanced point of view. So we can expecting minimum 4% questions in trigonometry. Okay, students, not ratios and the entire trigonometry. But algebra, suppose if you are taking the algebra, 43%. Calculus, 38%. Okay, student, two dimension that is a 12. Vectors and 3D, 4%. So, dear students, but the formulas of the ratios and compound and multiple submultiple angles and everything inverse are very important, and the role of the formulas in calculus are very important, students. So we can't do the calculus, we can't do the either differential calculus or integral calculus, we can't do. So when you are forget the trigonometry formulas, we can't do the calculus, either differential calculus or integral calculus. Therefore students, the trigonometry is the very important, and formulas are the very important for entire mathematics. Okay, students, so let us now start the trigonometric ratios. Actually the word trigonometry comes from the three words trigonia metron. Okay, students, trigonia metron, that means tria, that means three, gonia angle, metron measurement, three angles measurement is called the trigonometry. Okay, students, three angles measurement is nothing but trigonometry, trigonia metron. The trigonometry word comes from three words. Those are trigonia metron. Tria means three, gonia means angles, metron means measurement. Three angles measurement is called the trigonometry. Okay, students. So the measurements of the angles, there are three types, students. The first one is sexagesimal measure, centesimal measure, radian measure. Okay, students, suppose if you rotate, complete rotation means we have to know that 360 degrees. Dear students, the complete rotation, one positive rotation is the 360 degrees. Suppose here, dear students, one positive rotation. One positive rotation, that means, dear students, one positive rotation means complete rotation is the 360, and straight rotation. So the straight rotation, the straight angle means 180 degrees. Straight angle 180 degrees. Right angle, everybody know that, 90 degrees. So the angles measures in degrees, that is called the sexagesimal measurement. Okay, students, here 1 degree is nothing but 60 minutes. Okay, students, 1 degree is nothing but 60 minutes. 1 minute, we know that everybody, what is, student, 1 minute is 60 seconds. Okay, students, this is about Sexagesimal measure means we can measure in degree. One positive rotation, that means 60 degrees. Straight angle 180 degrees. Right angle, okay students, 90 degrees. After then centesimal measurements. So dear students, in this case one positive rotation. Dear students, here the one positive rotation. One positive rotation. Dear students, one positive rotation is the 400 grades. What is the students? 400 grades. One positive rotation means 400 grades. 400 grades. Okay students, straight angle. In this case, the straight angle means, dear students, the straight angle, that is the 200 grades, half of the, okay students. Next, the right angle is the students 100 grades. What is the students? The right angle. The right angle is the 100 grades. So students, one positive rotation is the 400 grades. Straight angle is the 200 grades. Right angle is the 100 grades. Okay students, one grade. Here students, one grade is nothing but, one grade is the 100 minutes. Okay students, one grade is the 100 minutes. One grade is the 100 minutes. Okay students, 1 minute equals to here 100 seconds. This is called the centesimal measurement. We have to know that everybody, the radian measure pi. Okay students, the pi is nothing but, one radian is nothing but 57 degrees 60 minutes. Okay students, out here this is one rotation, one positive rotation 2 pi, straight rotation pi, right angle, that means pi by 2. What students? Here we can take in 3 ways. One positive rotation 2 pi. This is the circular measure. Therefore, straight angle pi. This is the pi by 2. Dear students, 2 pi pi by 2. Okay students. Now we can the relation between the degrees and the radian measure is, we have to know that pi equals to 180 degrees. Okay students, pi equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, we denote also pi c. Therefore, 1 equal to 1c means 180 degrees by pi. 180 by pi. Okay students, 180 by pi. That means this is the 57 degrees. 1 radian equal to 57 degrees 16 minutes 22 seconds. What is students? 57 degrees 16 minutes 22 degrees. Okay students, now we can write 1 degree. Dear students, if you are taking the 1 degree equal to pi by 180. 1 degree is the pi by 180. That means 1 degree is nothing but, pi is, we know that 3.141. Pi is the 3.141. Everybody know that pi is the 22 by 7. 3.141 by 180. That may be the value is, dear students, the value is the 0.017. 0.0, dear students, this is the 0.1717, 0.017, dear students, 0.017. This is the 0.017 for okay, 0.017. Okay students, that value is the 0.017453. 453. This is the 1 degree value. This is the 1 radian value. Okay students, 1 radian is the 57 degrees. 1 degree is the 0 point. How to get 1 degree? This can be written as 180 into 1 degree. Therefore, 1 degree is sending to the other side. 1 degree into 1 students. 180 into 1 degree. 1 degree is the pi by 180. That means this one. How to get the radian? This is the pi c. 1c equal to 180 by pi. That is 57 degrees. This is the relation between the radian measure and degrees. That means sexagesimal measure means we can measure in degrees. Centidecimal measure means grades. Here radians means pi. Okay, students. Dear students, the relation between sexagesimal and centagesimal and radians measure is 180 by d degrees, 200 by grades, pi by radians. Okay, students, this is the relation between the three measurements of the angles. So now we are discussing about the students trigonometric ratios. Right now we are discussing about the trigonometric ratios. What, students? Trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratios. So sin theta cosine theta tangent theta, after that cosecant theta, secant theta, cotangent theta. Dear students, these six are called sin theta, cosine theta, tangent theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cotangent theta are called the trigonometric ratios. They are simply, we can written as sin theta, we can read as this is sin. We can take the first three letters sin, that means sin theta. Therefore, this is the cos, cos theta. We can read as only the three letters. This is the sin theta, this is the cos theta. The next one is tan theta, tangent. We can't read tangent, that is nothing but tan theta. Here this is the cosecant theta, or you can written as also csc theta, cosecant theta. This can be written as secant theta. This is the cot theta. These six are called the trigonometric ratios. What are they, students? Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. Now write the definition of the sin theta, students. Suppose if you are taking the circle, so here this is having the center is the C. Dear students, if you are taking the any point px comma y, be any point on the circle. Now this is draw the perpendicular to the p to the x-axis. Dear students, we have to know that this is the y, this is the x. Suppose we are taking the radius is the r, students. So from the diagram we can understand the CP is the r, students. What is the CP is r? The CP means hypotenuse square equal to. Therefore, dear students, the r square equal to, we have to know that side square plus side square. The r square is nothing but, dear students, the r square is the side square, hypotenuse square equal to r square equal to x square plus y square. Dear students, we can write r is the under root of x square plus y square. Okay, students, this is the r. So now this radius, suppose if you are taking the radius makes an angle theta with the positive direction of the x-axis. Okay, students. Now the CP makes an angle theta with the positive direction of the x-axis. We can write sin theta equal to y by r. Y by r, that is opposite of theta. Opposite of theta, opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side of theta, opposite angle of theta, opposite is y. Now x is the adjacent side of theta. After that you can write cos theta equal to x by r. This is the definition of sin theta. Opposite side by hypotenuse, that is called sin theta. Adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is the adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is called the cos theta. Dear students, we can write tan theta is the sin theta by cos theta, that equals to y by x, that is called the opposite side by adjacent side. Dear students, after you can write cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine, that is 1 by sin theta. Dear students, that is r by y equal to hypotenuse by opposite side. Dear students, next one you can write secant theta. Secant theta is the reciprocal of cos. Secant is the reciprocal of cos. These are fundamentals. We know that in 10th standard. Therefore, dear students, so secant theta equal to 1 by cos theta, that can be written as students r by x, that means hypotenuse by adjacent side. Okay students, after that finally we can take the cot theta. Dear students, what is the remaining? Cot theta. The cot theta is the reciprocal of tan. We can written as 1 by tan theta. Now this is cos theta by sin theta. The reciprocal of tan is the cot. That means 1 by tan. Cos by sin. Cos by sin. We can write x by y. Dear students, we can write the adjacent side by opposite side. Adjacent side by opposite side. Dear students, you can write sin theta equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta adjacent side by hypotenuse. Cosecant theta, that is means, dear students, this is the sin theta opposite by hypotenuse. Cos theta is the adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan theta is the opposite side by adjacent side. Cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin, therefore hypotenuse by opposite side. Secant is the reciprocal of cos, hypotenuse by adjacent side. Cot is the reciprocal of tan, adjacent side by opposite side. Okay students, this is the information about the trigonometric ratios. Okay students, the definition of the sin theta is opposite side by, what is the students? The definition of the sin theta is the opposite side, that means y by r. Cos is the x by r, tan is the y by x. In trigonometry, the major role of the ratios are only sin and cos and tan. Dear students, in the trigonometry, the major role of the trigonometric ratios, we have to know that these sin, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot are called the trigonometric ratios, but the major role is only sin and cos and tan. Those are opposite side by hypotenuse. This is adjacent side by hypotenuse. This is the opposite side by adjacent side. Okay students? Dear students, we know that coordinate plane in the two-dimensional geometry, this is the x and y axis. This is the y axis. Point of intersection is the origin. X and y are positive in the first quadrant. X is a negative and y is a positive in the second quadrant. So this is both are negative. X is plus, y is minus. So the x and y, dear students, the x and y divides the plane. The x and y divides the coordinate plane into 4 parts. Each part is called quadrant. The quadrant are denoted by Q1 and Q2 and Q3 and Q4. Is it clear students? The x and y axis are divides the plane into 4 parts. Each part is called the quadrant. The quadrants are denoted by Q1 and Q2 and Q3, Q4. Q1 means students 0 to 190 degrees. 0 to 90 degrees. 90 to 180. 90 to 180 is the Q2. 180 to 270, dear students, that is Q3. 272, okay students, the 272 to 360 is the angles are lies between 272 to 360 is the Q4. Dear students, 0 to 90 Q1, the angles which are lies between 0 to 90, that is Q1. Suppose this is the anti-clockwise sign, anti-clockwise. Suppose clockwise students, we can take this is minus 90. This is the minus of 180. This is minus of 270. This minus of the clockwise sense. 0, -10, -20 up to -90. This is the clockwise sense. Okay students. So the x and y axis divide the plane into 4 parts. Each part is called the coordinate. Those are respectively q1 and q2 and q3 and q4. 0 to 90 q1, 90 to 180 is the q2, 180 to 270 is the q3, 270 to 360 is the q4. Okay students, right now we are discuss about quadrant signs of the trigonometric ratios. Okay students, this is also we are know that students in the previous classes, in the previous studies, we have to know about all silver tea cups or all students take coffee. So how to decide the quadrant signs? The quadrant signs of the 6 trigonometric ratios. Dear students, already I explained the sine, cos, tan. These are the very key role of the in trigonometry. So the reciprocal of sine, already I explained, the reciprocal of sine is cosecant. The reciprocal of cos is secant. The reciprocal of tan is cot. That's why you can written as reciprocal means 1 by cosecant theta. This is the 1 by secant theta. This is the 1 by cot theta. Dear students, the cosecant, secant and cot are called the reciprocal of sine, cos, tan. Okay students, the reciprocal of sine and cos and tan, vice versa. The reciprocal of sine and cos and tan are cosecant, secant, cot respectively. Okay students, now we are discussing about what students we are discussing quadrant signs of the trigonometric ratios. Dear students, just now we discussed about the plane, the x and y axis divides into 4 parts. Okay students, each part is called the quadrant. Therefore dear students, I am taking this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, this is the fourth quadrant. This is called all. The second one is silver. Second one is the silver. Okay students, all students, all silver tea cups. This is the shortcut way. So how to decide the quadrant signs of the trigonometric ratios? We have to take all silver tea cups or all students take coffee. What is the meaning of all students? All ratios, all plus. All plus means in the first quadrant, the 6 trigonometric ratios are plus. What are the 6? Sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot. All are 0 to 90. Those are positive. Now the silver means students, the sine and the reciprocal of sine. Sine theta and cosecant theta. Sine theta and dear students, the sine and cosecant. The reciprocal of sine and the sine theta comma cosecant theta. These are only plus. Okay students, these are only plus. So sine and cosecant only positive. Dear students, the next one is t. T means tan theta is plus and the reciprocal of tan is the cot is also plus in the Q3. All silver tea cups. Cups means cos. Cos theta is plus. Reciprocal of cos is the secant theta is plus. Okay students. So here these two are plus, remaining 4 are the minus. Dear students, in the first quadrant all plus. All plus means sin theta plus, cos theta plus, tan theta plus and cosecant theta plus, secant theta plus, cot theta plus. Here only the sin theta and the cosecant theta. What students? Here only plus are the sin theta and the reciprocal of sin. Sin theta plus and cosecant theta plus. Dear students, this is all silver tea cups. All means 6 trigonometric ratios positive in the first quadrant. In second quadrant, silver means the first letter of the silver is S. Here sin and the cosecant is the positive. Dear student, the first letter of the tan is the T. Here also T is the first letter of T is the T. Therefore, tan and the reciprocal of tan is the cot plus. Here students, the first letter of the cups is the C. Here the first letter of the cos is the C. cos and secant are only positive. Dear students, this is our observation. All silver teacups. Silver means the first letter of S. The first letter is the S of the silver. So sin also the first letter having S. Therefore, similarly like this tan and cos also. So this is the quadrant signs of the trigonometric ratios. All silver teacups. Okay. The angles of the trigonometric six trigonometric ratios. The values of the trigonometric ratios: sin 0 0, sin 30 degrees is the 1 by 2, sin 45 1 by root 2, sin 30 is the value root 3 by 2, sin 90 is the 1. Dear students, now this is the ascending order. Now we can write the causes. The cos 90 is the, dear students, we can write the cos 0. Cos 0 is the 1. Cos 30 is the root 3 by 2. Cos 45 1 by root 2. Dear students, this is the 1 by 2. Cos 90 value is the 0. Okay students, cos 0 1. Cos 30 root 3 by 2. Cos 45 1 by root 2. Cos 60 1 by 2. Cos 90 value is the 0. Now dear students, the tan theta. Tan theta is nothing but sin theta by cos theta. That is 0 by 1 0. 2 cancel, 1 by root 3. This is the 1. This is the root 3. This is the infinity. That means undefined. Okay students, undefined. Infinity means undefined. Dear students, now we can write cot theta. This is the reciprocal of tan. We can write 1 by tan theta. 0 by 1 is the undefined. Now this is the root 3. This is the 1. 1 by root 3. The reciprocal of infinity is the 0. Dear students, now we can write the cosecant theta. The cosecant theta, we know that the reciprocal of sine. 0, reciprocal of 0 is the infinity. This is the 2. Reciprocal of 1 by root 2 is the root 2. This is the 2 by root 3. 2 by root 3. This is the reciprocal of 1 is the 1. Dear students, we can written as secant. The secant theta is the reciprocal of cos. Dear students, the reciprocal of cos 1 is the 1. Reciprocal of this one 2 by root 3. The reciprocal of 1 by root 2 is the root 2. This is the 2. Reciprocal of the 0 is the infinity. These are the values of the 6 trigonometric ratios. You can just write down and each and every value, all of you by heart, the each and every angle. Sin 0 0, sin 30 1 by 2, sin 45 1 by 2, sin 60 root 3 by 2, sin 91. The reverse order here, the cos 0 1, cos 30 1 by 2, cos 45 1 by root 2, cos 60 1 by 2 and cos 90 0. Tan is the 0 by 1 0. Therefore, this is 1 by root 3. This is 1. This is 2 cancel root 3. 1 by 0 is the undefined. Okay students, the reciprocal of cot. The reciprocal of tan is the cot. The reciprocal of cos is the secant. Okay students, the reciprocal of sine is the cosecant. Okay, these are the values of the 6 trigonometric ratios. Dear students, by heart the each and every value. These are very important in the trigonometry. After that we can discuss about the so many angles, 15 degrees, 75, 18, 22 and half, 7 and half. Okay students, these are the basic values. Okay students, basic angles, these are all. Okay. Dear students, the trigonometric angle of 90 plus theta. Dear students, we have to know that this is the 90. Suppose if you are taking the any angle between 0 to 90, suppose we are taking the 90 plus 10. If you take theta sum 10 degrees, 90 plus theta lies in the second quadrant. Dear students, what our observation is? The 90 plus theta we can take second quadrant. 90 minus theta first quadrant. If you take in the theta 10, 90 minus 10 is the 80. Okay students, here this is, dear students, this is the straight angle 180 plus theta third quadrant, 180 minus theta second quadrant. Similarly student, this is the 270 plus theta is the fourth quadrant, 270 minus theta, third quadrant. This is, we know that students, 0 or 360 degrees. 360 plus theta. Dear students, the 360 plus theta is the first quadrant. 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta is the fourth quadrant. Dear students, first you can write 90 plus is second, after 90 minus first. So we can write, students, the sine 90 plus theta. So after that, cos 90 plus theta. Then you can write tan 90 plus theta. After that, students, cosecant 90 plus theta. After that, students, secant of 90 plus theta. Then you can write cot of 90 plus theta. Dear students, we have to know that all silver. Silver means, dear students, what is the meaning of silver? Sine and cosecant theta are positive. So in the second quadrant, 90 plus theta lies in the second quadrant. Dear students, the 90 plus theta is lies in Q2. In Q2, we have to take only the plus sign, sine and cosecant. First you can decide the sign. In second quadrant, sine and cosecant positive. Remaining are the negative. These are the negative. Dear students, we can observe. So when the odd angle, dear students, when it is the odd angle, definitely the sign will come cos. These fundamentals we can know that in previous studies, the sign become cos if the 90 or 270. The odd angles here, the dear students, 9 is the odd number, this is the 270. So undoubtedly we can take the 90 and 270, sign become cos, tan become cot, cosecant is the secant. Dear students, sine is the cos is the sine, tan is the cot is the tan, cosecant is the secant is the cos. Therefore, dear student, first you can decide the sign. After that, sine will become cos is the sine, tan will become cot. After that, cosecant is the, dear students, secant theta. Secant will become cosecant theta. Dear students, cot is the tan theta. Okay. So this is our observation when 90 plus theta. Dear students, now we are discussed about the angle of the 90 minus theta. The trigonometric angle of 90 minus theta. What you write, students? The angle about 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta. Dear students, the 90 minus theta lies in the first quadrant. In first quadrant, all are positive. We can write sine 90 plus theta, cos of 90 plus theta. After that, you can write, dear students, the tan of 90 plus theta. The tan of 90 plus theta. Okay, students, this is the tan of 90 plus theta. Then you can write, students, cosecant of 90 plus theta, secant of 90 plus theta, and the cot of 90 plus theta. Dear students, if the sign, what students here already is done, sine 90 minus theta, we write about sine 90 minus, cos 90 minus, tan 90 minus, cot 90 minus, secant 90 minus theta, cot 90 minus theta. Okay, students, the 90 minus theta lies in first quadrant. In first quadrant, all plus. All plus means sine plus, cos plus, tan 90 minus theta plus, cosecant 90 minus theta plus, this is plus. You can write beginning at the right plus sign. Either you write or not. Okay, so okay. Therefore, students, the sine 90 minus theta, cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta is the sine theta. This is the cot theta. Cosecant 90 minus theta is the secant theta. Secant 90 minus theta is the cos theta. Cot 90 minus theta is the tan theta. Dear students, the sine of 90 minus cos, cos 90 minus sine, tan 90 minus cot, cosecant 90 minus secant, secant 90 minus is the cosecant. Therefore, cot 90 minus is the tan. Dear students, when already I explained, when the for the 90, either 90 plus or 90 minus, 270 plus or 270 minus. The sign will come cos. Cos again sin. Tan will come cot. Cot will be tan. Cosecant is the secant. Secant is the cosecant. So these are all about, I think you learned in the previous classes. Now I am discuss about 180 plus and 180 minus. How to write the students the 180 plus and 180 minus? So the 180 plus is the third quadrant. The 180 minus is the students second quadrant. So all of you write the angle of, first you can write 180 minus, dear students. So 180 minus is also students. What about the 180 minus second quadrant? The angle of 180 minus theta. What students? 180 minus theta. You can write the 6 trigonometric ratios first. This is sine of 180 minus theta. What students you can write first? Sine of 180 minus theta. Cos of 180 minus theta. Okay students, how to write? Sine of 180 minus theta. Cos of 180 minus theta. Tan of 180 minus theta. Dear students, this is sine and cos. After then, cosecant of 180 minus theta. Secant of 180 minus theta. Cot of 180 minus theta. Okay students. So after that you can write the angle of, dear students, the angle of 180 minus theta. We can write 180 plus theta. This is also in Q3, dear students. 180 plus theta is the Q3. This is the 180 straight angle. 180 minus lies Q2. 180 plus is the third. You can write the 6 trigonometric ratios. Sine 180 plus, cos 180 plus theta, tan 180 plus theta, cosecant 180 plus theta. Dear students, secant 180 plus theta. After then, cot 180 plus theta. Dear students, we are discussing about 180 plus and 180 minus. Dear students, the 180 minus theta, we know that Q2. In Q2, silver is the plus. Silver means sine and cosecant are the plus. These are the only plus. Remaining are minus. So the 180 degrees and about 180 and 360, we can write sine will come sine theta. Cos will come cos. Tan will come tan. Cosecant is the cosecant theta. Secant is the secant. Cot will be cot theta. Like this. So in the Q3, which are positive? All silver T. Dear students, tan plus and cot plus. Here third one tan plus and cot is the plus in the Q3. The remaining all are minus. Dear students, the remaining means these are. The remaining all are minus. If already I explained about the sign for the angle 180 plus, either 180 plus or 180 minus, directly you can write this is sin theta, this is cos theta, this is tan theta. Cosecant is minus of cosecant theta. In third quadrant, secant is also negative. This is secant theta. Then you can write this is cot theta. This is about 180 plus theta. Okay students. Now we are going to discuss about students. What about the trigonometric angle of 270 minus and 270 plus? Dear students, how to write right now? The 270 plus and 270 minus. That is students, the 270 minus. We can write first 270 minus theta, cos 270 minus theta, tan 270 minus theta, cosecant 270 minus theta, secant 270 minus theta. This is also 270 minus theta. Dear students, we can write like this. Okay, the 270 minus theta. This is also, dear students, in Q3. In Q3, dear students, which are positive students? Tan and cot. Tan and cot will be the plus. Already I explained the sine becomes cos. That is sine become cos. The remaining are negative. the sine become cos. Here also cos is the sine theta. Tan will be cot. Cosecant becomes secant theta. Secant is the cosecant theta. This is the tan theta. Okay, students. After that, we can write about 270 plus theta. What is the angle? 270 plus theta. Dear student, this is the Q4. How to write the students in the Q4 which are positive? Q4 means all silver T cups. Cups means cos plus secant plus. Dear students, the first you can write sine of 270 plus theta. What students? We can write sine 270 plus theta. Cos of 270 plus theta. Tan of 270 plus theta. We can write students the cosecant 270 plus theta, secant of 270 plus theta, cot of 270 plus theta. Dear students, we can written as, how to write this one students? In the Q4 which are positive, cos and secant. Cos will be positive, secant will be positive. Remaining we can write minus. Okay students? So when the angle already explained, then the 270, either 270 plus theta or 270 minus theta, or 90 plus theta or 90 minus theta, we can write the sine theta is become cos theta. Cos theta is the sine theta. Tan is the cot. Cosecant is the secant. Secant will be the cosecant. Cot will be the tan. Dear students, in the Q4 which are positive? Cos and secant. Okay students, the last one is 360 plus and 360 minus. Dear students, first the 360 plus and 360 minus. The 360 plus theta is lies in the Q1. What is the student? The 360 plus is the Q1. So we are right in the Q1 all are positive. What is the students? In the Q1 all are positive. Sine of 360 plus theta, cos of 360 plus theta, tan of 360 plus theta, cosecant of 360 plus theta, secant of 360 plus theta, cot of 360 plus theta. Here the student, the 360 plus 4 is the Q, sorry students, Q1. 360 is the Q1. Q1 all are plus. All are plus. Dear students, all are plus. The sine becomes sine theta. Either 360 plus or 360 minus. Or 180 plus theta or 180 minus theta. We can write sine will become sine. This is the cos theta. Tan theta. This is the cosecant theta. This is secant theta. Cot theta. Okay, my dear students, the 360 plus theta sine. This is the cos. This is the tan. Okay, students. Now the 360 minus theta. Dear students, the angle of the 360 minus theta lies in the which quadrant, students? The angle of 360 minus theta in Q4. Q4. We can write sine of 360 minus theta, cos of 360 minus theta, tan of 360 minus theta. Dear students, the cosecant of 360 minus theta, secant of 360 minus theta, cot of 360 minus theta. In fourth quadrant, dear students, the cos will plus, secant will plus, remaining all minus. Therefore, sine 360 minus theta is the sine theta. This is the cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. We know that for the 360 plus and 360 minus, the sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot will again comes sine, cos, tan, cosecant, secant, cot. Here also same. These are the about 90 plus and 90 minus and 180 plus and 180 minus and 270 plus and 270 minus, 360 plus and 360 minus. Okay students, please practice this. Dear students, this is today. Tomorrow I will explain identities and some more questions. related to trigonometric ratios. Okay students, please concentrate on the trigonometric. The trigonometric formulas are very useful in the integral calculus and differential calculus. Okay students, so please read and practice the every day the trigonometry. Okay students, thank you all.